Hello, hi. I'm Partiban here. Okay, the reason I'm doing these videos, I want to teach those who are out there. Many people don't know what they're doing. They assume that forex trading is something like they can simply go in and put a buy trade or sell trade and then just make huge profit. So forex trading, you got to understand what's the market doing, what's the market nature, what is the timing, what is the price behavior, everything. And to analyze all this is called price action trading strategies. So I'm going to teach you guys few example which recently I took a trade. All my students and those who have enrolled to my price action signal have made a huge money. So I'm going to share all that. I'm going to do 5 videos today which I'm going to teach you different currency, how the price behave and how we're going to take trades. First step is identify the trend in daily chart. How do you do that? Okay, see, from left to right, when I look at it, market is downtrend. So over here it looks like a range market. The lowest point is over here and the highest point is here, higher high, and this is the lowest point. And check out, this lower point is higher than this low. That's why I'm calling this a higher low. And this higher point, the swing point, is higher than the previous high. That's why it's called higher high. And the next low is over here, still higher than this. So this indicates the market is going uptrend. So I'll only look for buying opportunity in this uh, market condition until the trend change or trend pursues. Okay. Since I already identified the trend in daily chart, I'm going to identify the pattern in daily chart. Mark the key level. See the first strategy. I have 8 strategies. I'm going to share one strategy today in 5 videos. The first strategy is where the market is downtrend and it's a key reversal. You mark the key reversal and see the pattern forming uptrend signal in early trade itself. It's like this: lower low, low, high high, higher high, high high. Probably another small lower high is over here. So lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and the key level is this one, the first higher high. So once the market penetrate this region, let me mark it a different color. Okay. Once it enter the region, I'll wait for the market to close above this again. So this indicates the market already creating new low, which is higher low, and market is going to advance up. Okay, so I observe this trend set up over here in daily chart, and I observe the pattern here, and I already marked with this blue color line, orange one, that's the key level. And okay, so this is the second step. Mark the key level. We already marked over here. So let's zoom in. So earlier, before that, we already marked the line. So my trade setup was over here. So what's the third step? Identify the pattern in H4 chart favors the daily one chart. So what's the trend in a daily chart? Uptrend. So you always take a buy opportunity trades where you always follow the trend. Trend is your friend. Okay, H4. So in H4, I'm going to analyze the same setup again. This is the highest point and low. This is the neckline. Market trapped over here for the first time it's breaking, creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So I already confirmed the market is uptrend. In daily chart it's uptrend. Daily chart it's penetrating. You see, market is entering this region. This region. Okay, and penetrating, and over here it's forming uptrend setup and forming a higher high and a higher low. So this is the sign in H4 that it's going to break, form this push. So once I identify this higher high and higher low, so what I'm going to do now is, and I would say this is still lower high, because this is a higher high, low, higher low. So this high is lower than this high. So I'll wait until for this setup and mark the key level here. Okay. So once I've identified this, I'll go to the H1 chart. This is the H4 chart favor daily one trend. Mark the key level. So I'm going to mark the key level over here. Okay. Let me change the color. And then H1 chart. Okay. This is the H4. And H1 is going to be over here. Okay, let's focus on H4 because the smaller time frame it's not showing the real clear picture. Okay, so I see the same thing where market penetrating here, and I'll look for the same setup over here. It's a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is the key level, market entering. I'll look for the penetration over here. So I have a specific setup where I'll be teaching my students and giving my trade setup for my client, my students. For this I'm going to share that. Okay, once you see the H4 setup, I'll go for H1, which is over here. Let me mark a vertical line over here. Okay, H1. Okay, this is the area. For the first time market is going up and it retesting the low. Okay, is it this point? For the first time it's penetrating, retesting. So what I'll do is I'll analyze the H1 chart, and it's still, yes, it's uptrend. This is the vertical line, neckline, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low. So it's a uptrend. So in M15 chart, I'll go and focus again in high. This also see higher high, higher high, higher low. So it's uptrend, and I'll mark 15 minutes, 15-minute chart. So for the first time centering, once I see that, I'll mark as this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You see, this is called confluence point, overlap, where in daily chart the blue color line is the line, and H4, H1, M15, this is the region. So what I'll do is I'll mark this. I see the same setup over here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So once the market penetrate here and exit, and I see a pattern of pin bar, I enter trade here. So this gives me a very good setup. RR, risk reward ratio 1 to 3. So all my students make about $50, $300, $200.